All right. Hello, how are you today? Hi, how are you today? We are doing an intermediate advanced mat on a nice Saturday morning. So, today, as usual, you're going to need your Club Pilates water bottle. You need a towel. You need your mat. And that's all you're going to need today. But it is going to be intermediate advanced. I'll give some different variations, but you need to listen to your body as you go through this particular workout. We're going to be doing some of the more fun and exciting things with Pilates, but they do require a lot of control. So some of these exercises, you can throw yourself around and maybe get where you need to go, but just remember this is Pilates. So everything is done with control. One of the major results of contrology is gaining the mastery of your mind over the complete control of your body. Concentrate on the correct movements each time you exercise, lest you do them improperly and thus lose all the vital benefits of their value. So for some of these, we're going to be challenging ourselves, and maybe the first time around, we may be throwing ourselves around just a little bit. But as soon as you can, try to get that control, try to get some centering and say, all right, what am I trying to do with each exercise? And let's see how much control I can use to get through each of them. All right, very good. Let's get started. So I'm going to put this right here. I'm grabbing a little sip of water right off the bat. And we're going to begin with a little bit of mat footwork. So lay back on your mat. Find that nice position. Feel those ribs sinking in. Feel the sacrum nice and heavy. Pull that navel up and in as you breathe in. Curl those legs in and begin to take them up to the ceiling and back down with that Pilates V. Good. Inhaling, exhaling. Feel like these ribs are centering and really anchoring you on this mat. Feel that opposition as the heels go this way. Feel the ribs. Press down into that mat to keep you nice and centered. If you want a little more challenge, you can start to take those legs out, but use those ribs as the counterbalance for those legs. Bring those legs back in, and let's go ahead and we're going to take those feet hip distance apart. Flex those feet parallel. Get those heels behind or under those second and third chains. Get those ribs anchoring and begin to take those legs in and out. Good. Inhaling as you go out, helping you really anchor those ribs down. Exhale as you pull those knees in. Good. Nice job. Already beginning with that control. Feel that opposition. Stretch the heels away from those ribs, getting those ribs into that mat. Inhale, lengthening that spine. Exhale, bring it in. Go ahead and let those knees come in just for a moment. And roll those ankles out one way. Roll them out the other. Good. Now let's take those legs kind of nice and wide. And we're going to press out, point those toes, and then bring it back in. Press out, point those toes. Bring it back in. So plantar flexion through those toes. And I've got kind of a nice wide position. I'm still keeping those ribs as my counterbalance. And I can imagine there's a line right in between those feet. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Nice job. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Bring those knees in just for a second. Take those legs up and Begin your hundreds. Inhale, up, tucking in. Stretch through that back and begin that pumping. Inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. I like to have my feet in a little bit of a Pilates V because that's where I can get a little engagement through my inner thighs and my butt. But if parallel works better for you, go for parallel. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Begin to lower those legs a little bit at a time. Inhaling, exhaling. Pull that navel in a little bit more. Find that opposition between that bra strap and the tips of those toes. They're pulling apart from each other. Lower those legs a little bit more. Find that opposition. Inhaling, pulling that navel in nice and tight, and lower a little bit more. Find your opposition. Good. Inhaling, exhaling. We're going to do one more deep breath and let it roll out. We're going to do some roll up. So flex those feet nice and tight. Now, as you roll up, remember we're curling over that heavy medicine ball, so we can't push it off. So bring those hands up, curl the chin in, and stretch up and over. Squeeze out all that air and curl it back and up and back again and up and back again, curling nice and tight through. Good. Inhaling, watch those shoulders. Keep those collarbones nice and wide. Good. Excellent. Roll it back. Now, here's where we're going to start with some of the fun stuff. I want you to take those hands down. Bring your knees in. I'm going to scoot down just a little bit here so you can keep most of me in the frame. Now, we're going to start with a simple exercise. We're going to be doing a reverse elephant. Now, so lift up those feet. Press those ribs into the mat. So I want to feel that belly button pulling in, and then just bring those legs in a little bit, using that lower belly, lower abdominals, but keep those ribs in. If you're used to doing elephants on the reformer, I want you to feel like you're trying to curl that upper back into the mat as you pull these legs in. Now, if you're like, hey, I got that, don't feel a whole lot, we're going to turn it into the full rollover. So we begin with pressing that in, and then we go up and over, and then roll it back down. We use that same press into the mat with those ribs, and then we roll it back down. Take those legs to where they're floating, then use the abdominals to pull them up and in, and then roll it back down. Now, keep the legs open a little bit, about hip distance apart. Pull that navel in, go up and over, bring the legs together, and then curl it down. Stretching that back out. Open those legs up again. Curl up and over. And bring the legs together, and then stretch it all the way down. Last one here. Open those legs. Use that elephant to pull those legs over. Squeeze them together, and then control it all the way down. Once those legs come up here, bring them into a nice tabletop and curl up, bringing these arms right into 90 degrees. We're going to inhale and then open, close, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Next time, inhale, hold it out and beat. Beat, 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 beat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In. Inhale, crisscross. 8, 7, 6, 5. Crisscross those sides. 3, 2, 1. And last one. Inhale, beat, 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 beat. Pull that navel in, widen those shoulders, and knees and elbows. Good. Take a small break. And now we're going to do a nice backstroke. So pull those legs in again. Bring that head up. We're going to stay in rib curl the entire time. Legs go up. Open, circle around, hold, and bring it in. Up, circle around, hold, and bring it in. Up, circle it around, hold. Now reverse, out, hold, circle around, and bring it back in. Out, hold, circle around, bring it back in. Out, hold, circle around, bring it back in, and relax it out. Rock side to side, giving that body just a little bit of rest. All right, good. Now we're going to roll on up. We're going to start simple again. So we've got a nice spine stretch. If you need to get a little bit of height for that butt, just so you can feel like you can get on top of your sit bones, go right ahead. We're going to inhale, curling up and over, trying to take the top of the head to that mat, and we're going to roll it back up. Inhale, and then exhale, blowing out all that air, and then back up. Inhale, curling it down, and then back up. Now, let's get to the fun part. Widen those legs a little bit more. Take the hands out in front of you, and curl it up. Woo. And down, and press up, and down. Try to get into that spine curl, and press it up. Whoa, gotta go back. Press up. So, work those hands. If you need to be here, or if you need to be here, you can do that. And curl it up, and down. Curl up, and down. Curl up, and down. Curl up, and down. Very good. So if you're on a little bit harder surface, you might actually find that you can press up into that horseback this way. So whichever one helps you. The main thing is feel that lifting up like you're doing that same spine